Good evening, everyone. I want to say hello to everyone. Tonight, we are going to be talking about can a coin shop survive cashless society? Oh, there. It helps if I mute the other thing, right? Can a coin shop survive a cashless society? But before we get into that, I want to tell you about Mike right here. He's from Mid America Coins, and he is going to talk to us tonight about a coin show that he is hosting in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Take it away, Mike.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, how you doing? It's good seeing you guys tonight. I'm glad everybody attended. Actually, good hearing from you. I apologize. Listen, guys, we have a great show going on. We got a lot of stuff going on. We got a full house this round. It's going to be a great show. We got NGC coming out. The U.S. Mint's supposed to be there. We got a lot of stuff going on this time. We got the Art Bar Association. We got Heritage Auction House, one of the largest auction houses in the world, is going to be there. Kyle's a good friend of mine. He said he would attend. They took a couple of tables. I'm really excited to have them there. We haven't had them there yet, so this is great. That's good news. We're going to have a kids giveaway 2 days in a row. We still been reaching out to the Boy Scouts. Haven't heard back if they're going to make it or not. But I did get a contact from Channel 8 News. They want to interview me again this year. So, guys, I guess on Wednesday of next week, my birthday, I'll be there getting interviewed.
So you're talking about this coin show that's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But the big question is, when is this show?
Oh, that'll be in 2026. Yeah, somewhere in there we'll be there. Wait. Oh, you're
Seriously.
talking about for this year. I'm sorry. Okay, for 2025, we are going to be there on the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. Doors open up at 10 a.m. on Thursday, and we're going to continue this show until Saturday.
Now you're talking about the 12th, 13th, and 14th of June, correct?
No, we thought we'd do it in July, but yes, it will be June.
Now,
Anyway, yeah, as you noticed it, he knows more about this show than me, and he's got me talking about it.
what's your show? You're hosting. I'm just setting up at it.
I'm just
So
a guy to be there.
there's going to be a lot of coin dealers there, right?
There is.
There's going to be some YouTubers there as well.
Yes, actually, a little less than last year or the year before. I'm really disappointed. I was hoping to have more YouTube, but now, guys, just because there's going to be only a few setting up, I do know for a fact there's going to be a lot of YouTubers there, just walking and checking the show out. So, guys, if you don't see your YouTuber on our map list that we're going to be putting up in a couple of days, don't worry about it. There will be other YouTubers there. We are doing something a little different this year for the dealers. We're doing a photo ID. Guys, make sure that you guys are that's coming to the show. You have to be 18 or older without an adult. We want you to be attending with an adult if you're underneath that age. Make sure you bring your ID because if you don't have an ID, we're not going to allow you in the show.
So this is for security reasons, right?
Correct. Guys, we are here doing it to protect you guys. We'll have security at the front desk. If you have any questions, these security guys are off duty officers, so they can answer a lot of your questions. If you feel a little uncomfortable or something's going on, please contact us. Let us take care of it for you.
Now this is going to be June 12th, 13th, and 14th. You said there's going to be YouTubers set up. There's going to be a lot of YouTubers at the show, so this would be a chance to meet someone that you haven't seen in person that you see on YouTube all the time, right?
Correct. Even me, you can come over and talk to me. I'm a YouTuber. Just come on by and visit me. Don't worry about the rest of them guys.
So now there's going to be YouTubers there that create content that aren't setting up. So that's a good thing, right?
Correct. Yes.
So yeah, get a hold of some of the YouTube people you know and find out if they're going. If you guys want to attend this show, it is a must have. You said the U.S. Mint's going to be there?
We have the U.S. Mint there. NGC is going to be there. They got 4 tables in the back. We got Heritage Auction House. We got the Art Bar Association. We got Annex. Actually, I was on the phone with Annex today. They are definitely coming. They will be there. So we got the guys. If you have anything that's kind of rare that you think might be a mint error, Annex is the place I would take it to. They are very good at authenticating that stuff for you.
They,
What's
they
that?
do more of the annotating the varieties in error. They have a larger selection in their
Well,
library.
yes, they have a lot of good graders for that. So, guys, I recommend that if you have a coin like that, don't get me wrong, NGC, BCGS, and all of them are good companies. When it comes to errors, they only really do certain varieties. So, you want to get the real spill on them, go over to Annex, get it done.
Now there's a new company that's grading CAC. They used to do the beanies. Are they going to be there?
No, unfortunately, we talked with them again today. I understand they are shorthanded. One of their really good employees is going to be bringing a new baby into this world, so I get it. I am really excited for her.
So now some of the YouTubers that are going to be there, uh, you're going to be there, Mid American Coins, Coin Crew, which is myself. You're going to have Rob Finds Treasure is going to be there. Silver Seeker is going to be there. Ravenhawk Coins is going to be there, and they're all friends of ours. Also, more friends, even Ida, Mrs. Coin Crew. There's so many people. There's going to be a lot of footage being shot at the show, and I hope you guys aren't too camera shy. If you are, just say, hey, I don't want my face on the camera, and everybody will respect that.
Yes, the only thing I ask all the YouTubers and anybody that's wanting to film, please ask the dealer first. Have some respect for them. Some of them don't like to be recorded, but believe it or not, a lot of them do. But please, before you just start shooting, make sure that's just being polite when you do that.
Okay, guys, we've been talking about this for, I don't know, 7 minutes almost. That's pretty cool. The show is going to be very exciting. There's going to be some hard coins there too, right? People are going to have some hard
Oh
coins.
yeah, we got West Coast coins coming. Revic has a really nice wide selection. I actually think he has about 7 or 8 just 1909 SPDBs in high grade. This guy has a large selection of coins. I don't think he really realizes what he's doing. He's a big more of a collector than me.
So I shot a video and put it on my channel, Coin Crew channel, from West Coast Coins. They had at one point the complete proof Morgan silver dollar set. They had every one of the proofs that was made.
And they did offer it to me.
295.
Normally on a good day I would buy it. A problem I had, and Revic, if you're watching this, I know you understand. I'm not too hipped on clean coins. There was a couple of coins in the set that were graded with as being cleaned. Otherwise,
Details.
I would have jumped on that set and bought it.
Now there's going to be some good collectibles there. What about bullion? Are there going to be any bullion dealers there? I mean,
Oh,
that are
guys,
really big dealers
guys,
besides yourself.
we are going to have the world's largest foundry company there. They are good friends of mine. I spend a lot of money with them every year, and they are going to be there. They've been attending my show as well as you know, Keith, every year since I started it, and they're not stopping now. But, guys, we have a second company coming in that surprised me.
So are
Dorado
you
Trade
gonna?
Group is going to be there. I was thinking about what do you guys think? Should we put Elementals and Toronto Trade Group together? You think that would be a good sign? My wife's saying that'd be suicidal. So
I was just going to ask, are you going to tell us their names of these guys? So, guys, if you want a fun coin show that's once a year, center of the country of the USA, Tulsa Coin Show, hosted by Mid American Coins. This guy right here, come to the show. At some point, there's going to be a flyer put up, and hopefully, you can pause this video during that time. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Have a good night. All right, guys, that was us shooting a video. That quick. What do you think? We're going to put that on the channel. So, we're
okay, guys,
actually.
I'll start asking your questions. This guy took a part of your time, so now
people
we're
are going to
gonna
leave if we do that. I said, no, they won't. So, guys, sorry about that. I just wanted to get that out of the way because I've been promising this guy right here that we're going to do a video for that show on this channel. And we just did it. Where is this at? Oh, show the bars. There we go.
But anyway, guys, yeah.
So hello, everybody. Again,
Guys, if any of you guys are going to be in Conroe, Texas this weekend, Mid America is going to be there. I am a life member of the TNA.
so we had Rob in here. I didn't say hi. Hi, Rob. Hi, Silver Chupacabra. JJ's here. J Dog's here against an army. Amy Hero Mud SWAT. So many of you here. Thank you.
I already said hi to everybody. I did it all at once.
They probably Rob and Seeker probably left because they had just done a show. If you guys didn't catch it, go back and review it over. But they were talking about, or theirs, before we get to our topic, can a coin shop survive in a cashless society? They were talking about the penny not being made anymore. That was what their whole topic was tonight. What do you think about that? Let's just touch on that just a few minutes.
Well, you know, I did make a comment into their video, but they didn't respond back. They asked who would take, if anybody would take cash. I put, I will. I'll take cash.
Crazy Stacker says he'll be at the Conroe show. So, guys, if you have any comments or questions,
I'll be over when you come in the door. Crazy, just look over 2 rows over from the door. Second table down, Mid America's there. I have 2 tables. I got 2 straight tables there.
If you have any questions or comments you want us to highlight, please begin it with 3 question marks so I can more easily see it. If you did put some of those question marks up, I do apologize, but we were like cheating a little bit. We were shooting a video during this live. So hopefully you guys check that out if you want to hear the whole video.
What do you guys think?
What?
I think you cheated them out of 10 minutes.
I think we did, yeah. Free donuts. We might have to stay an extra 10 minutes to make it up to them. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, you know, if there's free donuts there, I'm getting some.
You know, there's a show in Illinois. I was
remember on Friday there, while you're there, they're going to have an auction. Mid America put a stack of coins into that auction. So, guys, get in there and bid on them. I got some really nice coins I put in there.
So there's a coin show in Illinois, Countryside.
Yeah, I heard of it. Into it. I used to set up at it.
I may have to go check it out.
I take it that the Detroit show didn't work out so good.
Do you guys wear gloves? USA Coins needs to know, says Gateway Brothers. I wear gloves when needed, but not always.
When it comes to bullion, no. As if you were to watch Yankee Stackers when they were down there at US Coins, you didn't see them wearing coins. Most of us bullion dealers do not with bullion, but when it comes to high grade collectibles,
rare coins,
yeah.
When
I wear gloves
in my auction, you'll see me. I won't have gloves on, but then when I'll grab a nice uncirculated piece and take it out of the holder, I'll put gloves on to hold it. Okay, how come you won't answer JJ's question? Because it was up before when I was cheating and making a video. So ask again, JJ.
What was JJ's question?
I don't know. What do people say? Silver isn't a good investment. From my research, I've seen up and down corrections, but in the long run, it looks like it goes up. Last First, interesting name. Thank you for commenting. I think why some people say it's not a good investment is probably because of it doesn't pay a dividend. It's a capital type gains. It sits there and goes up and down, and in the long run goes up. But it's not paying you to hold it. That could be it.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I feel like it does pay me to hold it.
So what do you think about that, bro?
What auction, Mike? Oh, they're having an auction at Conroe at the TNA show on Friday night. I put some coins in there in January. They got some really nice, beautiful early proof coins and stuff like that I put in there.
I like this one better. It doesn't cover everybody so much. Okay, so we're going on.
I can't see it just good. Now I got to look over more.
Okay, the Army Privy is dropping soon, likely a sellout. Will it be worth getting for the long run? They're talking about is that the Privy on the Silver Eagle? They're making
the Proof Silver Eagle. They now the Mint State one they did where they did 500,000 guys. Don't pay $300 for it. You're not going to get your money back because I'm going to tell you right now, I had a chance to get them, and I turned them down because of the premiums they put on to us. I said no.
Mike, have you found it? Oh man,
I
that
just
was
found
for me. I
one.
think
I
that's
just
JJ's
found one.
question. That's JJ's question. Coin Crew. Yet the nickel costs 14 cents to make. It costs the government the most to produce versus face value. I think the government loves making money to lose money. I think that's it. But
Well,
yeah,
the
it is one
penny,
of the most expensive coins.
actually, the penny, they did a survey on shipping and everything around, and with the shipping and everything, they came up to it. It's costing them around 16 cents, more than they thought for that penny.
Whatever the case is, the government loves to make money while it's losing money.
But guys, the good thing about it
I
is
love to lose money making
next
money.
year the penny is gone.
But that's if it can pass through Congress. I mean, this
Oh,
is
it's
just
going.
a temporary
It's
hope.
going. It's going to pass.
It's been going for a couple different times. They've tried to do
They've
that.
already slowed production down on it, and trust me, I know. I talk to people at the Mint all the time.
Okay, here's a question. Last verse says, should we start collecting copper and 2025 pennies?
Now wait a minute. You haven't started collecting copper or nickel yet? You're behind the times.
It wouldn't hurt to save a few pennies. They're going to be a little higher in the beginning, but in the long run, I think they'll level back off.
I've been keeping pennies from 81 back because 82s I got away. I don't want to play that game. So
Sir Alfred says, going forward, which is going to have a higher premium in the 2021 Type 1 or Type 2 Silver Eagle or Gold Eagle, whichever. I think the Type 1 will.
definitely Type 1. There's less minute.
Yeah. So there's that.
Guys,
Okay,
what about the Privy Proof Eagle?
Yeah, that's going to be a little tough to get.
Okay.
Coin Crew, why did they order 110 trillion penny? I don't know nothing about that. That's a lot. 110 trillion penny planchets. I don't know nothing about that. Let's talk a little bit about the cashless society. Okay, Mike. Question for you.
Yeah.
Now we're in a state right now where we are almost in a cashless society. A lot of people deal with debit cards and credit cards, but they still do it cash.
People does not. We have a lot of people that have cash around here.
That's what I'm saying. So we're not in a cashless society. So the question I got for you, can a coin shop survive a cashless society? Is it possible to buy and sell bullion without transferring cash?
You're going to transfer it. You're going to transfer it through crypto.
You're going to do crypto. You're going to do just bank to bank.
Now, here's the thing, guys. And you've seen this. Have anybody paid attention? About 3 or 4 years ago, they tried this in Europe. Okay, it didn't work out. The bottom line is, if we went to a cashless society where we are banking on the government to let us have our money, something's going to happen. Once again, what Rob was talking about, somebody's going to hack the system. These younger kids get better, they get smarter, and they will find a way. What happens to them is exactly what Rob says. The government hires them.
The government is going to try to make this a cashless society. In my opinion, they could be doing this to just keep better track of us. What do you think? Is that possible? Is that what they're trying to do?
Well,
keep better track of how we spend?
Is it track or making us into puppets?
Well, maybe they might say, hey, you can only buy so many pounds of sugar a week. I think with a cashless society, they can control how we spend our money.
Guys, I cannot remember the name of the movie. But speaking of this cash society, I watched a movie where the government, some of the richest people in the world, were playing with the banks, where they sat there, oh, well, wait a minute, we can stop him from moving his money. They froze his accounts, He could not use anything, get anything anywhere. And no matter where he went to the bank, we can't talk to you. Your account's been frozen.
So we've been talking about scenarios of maybe what could happen, what might happen. But let's talk about the question. Can a coin shop survive a cashless society? How do you think they will do that? I mean, are they going to sit there and buy from the wholesalers their silver, gold bullion with the CBDC, the crypto money or electronic money, and then there's going to be people coming in giving up their money for it? I mean, is that possible? It could actually increase sales of a coin shop.
People are going to want to have something tangible in their hand.
That's my point.
They're
And
not
I
going to
think
always believe in the crypto society. We're talking air. I mean, I'm a type of person. I mean, Rob said his age online, so I'll say mine. I'm 66 years old. There is no freaking way I'm going to let somebody control my money. I want to control it.
there are always those people that are unbankable for one reason. Some of the people that are unbankable just don't want to have a bank account.
Oh,
So
I have several bank
they're
accounts.
going to buy with their CBDC money or electronic transfers or whatever. They're going to buy silver. They're going to buy gold to make transactions like it used to be in the old days with silver and gold. And I think that is how a coin shop can survive the cashless society.
And I play on both sides in the cash society because I mess with cryptocurrency. I mess with stocks. I have a little bit of money going here and there. But when it down to it, I like the idea of holding tangible stuff in my hand. I told you guys a long time ago the way I usually do it, and I just did it to the cryptocurrency again. I got all my money out. I left the money in I made so they couldn't tax me, and I'm letting it ride. And
Now,
so it's
does a cashless society to you seem communistic?
yes.
Does it seem like it's communism of some type? Yes,
Well,
no?
what I do believe it is communist, but
I think the government,
we are turning ourselves into a red country, and we don't even see it.
I think the government is trying to control what we spend, how much we spend on particular items. But will the new digital currency, will it keep up with inflation? I mean, is it going to, devalue like the dollar has? What do you think about that? Is that a scenario?
No, well, it is.
Well, that's definitely an interesting point, guys. I just don't really know what to say about it. I think it will increase the, I guess you could say the I guess digital currency flow of a coin shop, because there's going to be people that are not bankable. They're going to want to have physical assets, as Mike said, in their hands to make trades. I think it's going to go back to the day of the old West, so to speak, where we're bartering and stuff for things. We're not necessarily giving up digital currency or cash, just silver, gold, and services or labor. So, any
Yeah.
more questions in the chat? I missed some of them. I
I
was
mean,
busy
if
talking.
you stopped and looked at my video I did last Monday, all that
Yeah.
gold's gone. I put it out there for spot, most of it. It is gone. So, look at what the price of gold is today. It ain't scaring the buyers off. They like that idea. They can buy it at spot and they can hold it.
Okay, that's
What does this
man.
say?
I'm having trouble seeing this at any
Okay,
size. Okay, here we
silver
go.
13 dead. What?
Is 90% silver
Silver is
truly
truly
dead? I
dead.
keep
Yeah.
hearing LCSs are melting it. Are you melting silver?
Heck no. You want to buy some? We got plenty.
I'm not melting. I won't melt 90% unless it's
I don't
damaged.
know who's telling you that. No, there's still buyers out there in gold and silver.
So basically, maybe they just can't sell it, and so they are. Excuse me.
Well, they
So
don't
they
have
are
to melt
possibly
it. They can
melting.
call somebody like me. I'll buy it.
Here's one from Sharp Boyer. What do you think about the government did a national ping on our cell phones? Why did they do that? Why do you think they did it?
You guys don't remember that happening to your cell phone?
No, I'm
They
just
did.
asking you why
I
you
don't
think
know
they
why
did
they did it, but they did it.
it. Government does some weird things, no doubt about it.
I'm going to tell you, and my wife and I both had this done to our phones. Seemed like it was 1 second right after my phone got done, hers got done. They forced us into a download, and now our phones work a whole lot different than what they did.
Mudswat says, get into crypto. Thank me later. I am not a
XRP is doing pretty good for me.
I'm not against
That was the
crypto.
one I just cashed out a little bit to get before I got their money in there. Mine.
I'm not against crypto. I'm not for crypto. There's a lot of money to be
But
made.
Rob, there's nothing wrong with crypto.
It's just
I'm with
not
you,
for
buddy.
me.
Oh, I've been doing pretty good in it.
I'm not saying you can't make money. I like things I can hold. I like silver,
Well,
gold.
when I take my money back, I get to hold it, and then I still got their cryptocurrency in there playing for me now.
Shadorack777, thanks for the comment. They are melting 90% here in Florida.
What?
They are buying it $1.50 back of melt.
Wow.
Or back of spot.
Yeah, there's a difference. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I've been paying around $1 back. Not as far back as them, but we're not melting it.
I don't melt it.
If you need to give me a call. We'll do you better than the founder coming.
Metal Dragon says $2.50 above spot here in New Jersey. I normally sell silver in quarters. Wow. Cash price is just a cheap.
Guys, I'll sell it to you for 50 cents over spot.
But then if we have to use
back selling 50 cents over, these guys are too high. Them guys are too low. They got a guy right here that's right there.
So there you go. Okay, Bobby Jean says one has to keep cash in the safe along with the coins. Right now, as long as we're still in a cash society, yeah, that would be a good thing to do is keep 6 months plus of bills.
That's what we say. Yep.
The safe.
And you should also, I feel comfortable with that. 6 months.
You should also have another little bit of money, and I like to call that an unexpected fund. That's like your car breaks down or you help a loved one with college or something like that.
Or the table rental company
be a part of your normal bills.
You buy your own table in a straight truck to haul them.
You're not, something you're going to put into your normal bills, but it's not what you would call an emergency either. I call it an unexpected fund. You should have one of those too.
We took our petty cash and bought a straight truck and 300 tables for our show.
There you go. Here's Mudswat again with his crypto push. He goes, buy crypto, wait for price to rise, sell, wait for price to drop again, taking out some profits to buy silver, gold. Keep doing that and you'll be set for retirement. The only problem that I see.
But see, when you take out a profit, you got to pay tax on it. What I did was put my money in. I waited for it to go up, almost doubled what I had in it. Cashed my money back out that I put in, and I got a couple of them that's working that way. Now none of my money's in there. I don't have to pay tax on that money until I take it out. So I'm just letting
the problem I see with the problem I have with the crypto is if I tried to do what Mudswat's saying do here, I'm going to buy it. It's going to go down and it's going to keep going down and never come back. So I just don't want to touch it. Maybe I'm too safe. I don't know.
It's been good to me. That's all I got to
say. Which shop has the best sweetheart of a deal on 10-ounce silver bars, says Sir Alfred.
That would be Michigan.
Metal Dragon says he has boxes of 20, 25 pennies under his bed. Should he keep hoarding them? I think the Philadelphias are a little harder to get.
Guys, the ones you're really going to want will be the 2026s.
If they make them.
No, they're going to make them. That's going to be their last year.
Yeah, they're going to have to use up the blanks they ordered. There's no doubt about it. Nebraska guy is selling 90%, 50 cents back a spot yesterday. A lot of times you're hearing these prices, like Jetback's saying,
That's
these,
a good price.
there's something you have to understand about a price quote. 9 out of 10 times that price they're quoting you is a cash price. If you're paying with a credit card or PayPal or something like
No,
that,
you're going to be paying more.
they're
Yeah.
going to add on money. It's just like I do my auction on Sundays. I have all that stuff figured in already when I give a price for 90% or buy it now. It's already figured in there.
Same way with
Because
us. You got a cash
you
price and you
can't,
got a credit card price because I'm not going to pay the credit card fee.
if you sit there and this is the truth, you sell an ounce of gold for cash money, whatever you're selling it for, 9 out of 10 times scenario, if someone wants to use a credit card, you're going to pay the credit card company money to give your customer your gold because you're not going to get melt after paying the fee. Is that not about right? Because they're charging at or around 3%.
3 to 4%, yes, is what they're charging now. There is other companies say they get it a little cheaper, but they might want to check their credit card like we did with Fifth Third. Their fees they was charging us, I was winding up realizing it took me about 3 months to realize that 3 months worth of sales, I was giving away my profits and everything. I was losing money.
Again, earlier, I think J-Dog gave us a $5 super chat. Guys, please remember your super chats are not required, but they are very much appreciated. Again, thank you, J-Dog. I was in the shoot on that commercial, so I do apologize for not saying anything. I just thought about it. Again, thank you so much.
Well, can I have my $5 back I gave in the super chat? Since it's not required, you told me it was.
If you guys have something you really want me to highlight, start it with question marks so I can see it easier. That will make it a little bit better. And, I won't miss you because if I start running behind, I'll
everybody but the Coin Crew. We cannot answer any questions tonight.
Whose questions?
Mrs. Coin Crew.
Probably Mike because he has more. I don't know about all that. Here we go. Mr. Doug Fresh 420 says, do you think we'll see 5K gold next year? We don't have a crystal ball, Mr. Doug. But if I had to guess, we're going to see a lot higher gold next year than we are this year. Do you think it's going to reach 5, Mike? Maybe by next year? So you're talking a year and a half?
Don't know.
A lot of things can happen, can make it go much higher. And a lot of things can happen where it can reverse. If the economy, if everything stays the same, there's a great chance that we will see 5,000. But as you know, it's not going to stay the same. Something's going to change. And it may make gold go faster upwards or downwards. I do have a strong feeling that it will get up over that 4. Oh, let's scroll down. Mudswat says, if anyone knew what gold and silver precious metals would do, there would be a lot of wealthy people. And then it's like $1 million. $1 million used to be a boatload of money back in the 70s. Now it's not even enough to get you through retirement from what they say. Isn't that what the economists are saying?
It won't even get me through a year.
Here you go. Coach's Magic. Thank you, my friend. Cash is king. If you have spare cash to buy when the market dips, you'll usually have a nice entry point. The smart, wealthy person continues to build more wealth. Yeah, that's always good. Entry point is important, but sometimes, like if it's a cash paying asset, it's not, the entry point is not as important. I mean, it's still important, but not as important as getting the asset to have the asset start paying you, like with dividend paying stocks. But there is a sense of being too expensive too. JDF, love platinum. What do you guys think will outperform palladium? Is it the time for the switch in use? Do you think it's time platinum's going to start outperforming it?
They are switching. Yeah, that's why platinum's making the climb. The auto industries are doing a switch.
Here's a great question from Gateway Brothers. Thank you, my friend. Is it worth your time to stack platinum?
If you want to pay the premiums.
Platinum does have big premiums right now, folks. It's not just like your everyday silver and gold, where the metals are, close to spot. Right now, gold is sitting at 33.14 bid, 33.16 ask on Kitco. Silver sitting at 33.25, 33.37 ask. Platinum, it is up $6 on the evening. It is at 10.85, 10.95.
How long
Which
has it been
puts,
since you've seen a $10 spread between that?
yeah, it's been a long time. So usually when the spread gets larger,
It's getting closer. It's actually.
it's going to start moving. It's going to start moving one way or the other, and I don't think it's a downward momentum for platinum.
If you look at palladium, look at the big spread on palladium.
Palladium is a great big spread. That's just a weird one there. It's always had a big spread, about $50. It's looking like it's closing a little. 963 to 1003 ask. That's only 40. So that
But so
tells
did
you it's
platinum.
kind of
Platinum
slowing
had a
down
big
a lot.
spread. Yeah.
So, and there's
Rhodium.
no movement on rhodium. 5200, 5650.
450 gap.
So now, is it worth your time to stack platinum? I think if you're in it for the long haul, yes. There's no doubt about it. What say you?
I just sold a customer 20 platinum eagles because he's making the move. When he broke 1,000, he said, "I got to get here and buy some."
USA Coin says, "What do you think to invest, gold or silver?" Gold is more stable, although lately it questions. I like silver. I like silver this year. I'm normally all for gold, but I think silver's a better buy this year with this. What are you, a 99.68 to 1? That tells you silver's the better buy because the ratio is so big, ounce for ounce. What do you think, bro?
I'm
Gold or silver?
I'm a gold man.
He's a gold man. I'm a gold man normally too. I'm not stopping stacking gold. I'm just concentrating a little bit heavier on silver because the gold to silver ratio is supporting in favor of silver. Mudswat says, platinum was my biggest loser. I bought 40 at 40 an ounce. It's only 35. I bought at $40. It's only 7 years later. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it's a lot more than $40 now. But it's like anything else. Time can be your best friend. Robert H. says, on the verge of filling my monster box. Less than 10 ounces to go. Where do I go from here? Fractional 90% are gold. I'm a stacker, not a collector, says Robert H. Where would he go, Mike? Where should he go?
Hold the gun. Jump that gold.
Jump to the gold, he says.
Jump that gold.
I think you should jump to gold, but at the same time, still start gathering up some dimes and quarters to fractionalize your silver at the same time. You ain't got to get a lot of it because you don't need a lot of fraction of breaking up on a silver ounce at this time. But, if silver goes parabolic, you might need more of that fractional. That's why I recommend.
I would recommend at least getting $250 face of each if you can afford it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Mudswat was referring to grams of silver or platinum. So, yeah, it's a little less than 35 a gram now for melt, but the premium, you're talking over $50, $55 for a gram of platinum. When you go too small on something that doesn't move as much, it's going to have a bigger premium because it costs more to produce. Is that about right there, bro?
Yeah, I actually sell, and I get it. I sell it for $60, and that's what they're selling online.
50,
right
55,
now.
60, yeah, right in there. It just depends on who wants it that day.
You're paying a heck of a premium right now. The smaller you go, the higher the premium.
Now, Gateway Brothers should have started collecting catalytic converters.
Well, you still got to get the platinum out of them.
Metal Dragon says, why do they continually undervalue silver? I hate throwing companies under the bus, but I'm going to J.P. Morgan. No, it's not just him. It's everybody. It's an industrial metal. Most of the silver is used in the industry. If silver was to rise up too hard, too fast, it's going to make the price of everything go up.
U.S. claims.
It takes silver to make just about everything. Whether it's a computer making the program it's not in everything, but silver components are
That's
in whatever it makes. All these computers have silver and gold in them. And there are a lot of stuff that contains silver as well. I mean, how many billions of iPhones are there a year made, or hundreds of millions or something? I don't know, some crazy number. They all got what, buck and a half, $3 or
I
something?
don't own an iPhone. I don't carry one.
They got silver. Well, all cell phones have silver and gold in them.
Yeah, but that's an Apple product.
Okay, he says I was just looking at spots. So yeah, that's probably about right, about 35, because you figure 1,000 divided by 31. So yeah, that's probably pretty close.
Well, no, it's a little more than 1,000. You almost at 1,100.
Our going back to the cashless society, um, do you think it's going to benefit the coin shops in a new way?
I don't know.
What's your
I
opinion?
really don't. We would have to see that when we cross that bridge. Oh, and by the way, back to, I'm sorry to cut back here. Back to the show, I forgot to mention one other company coming. And speaking of this, Go Back will be there.
Goldback's going to be there. The guys that make the gold backs.
They just booked their hotel rooms. They paid me for their show a month or two ago. And yeah, they called. They gave me the names of the guys going to be. Actually, one of the guys going to be there is the actual owner.
I prefer silver over gold. Silver is more affordable and easier to get. No doubt about being more affordable. Yeah, you can get more. And the thing that really gets me about the silver and the gold is the price. If you guys have been paying attention to gold lately, it's like going up and down more than the price of an ounce of silver. So silver can't go down no $50 or $100 because it's not that much to begin with. What's that?
It's not. You're right. It's not. There's not that much there to go down that far. We'd have to.
But if you have the same dollar amount, silver is still more volatile dollar for dollar. Okay, the question for everyone in the chat, including you, Mike, would you still buy silver if it was $60 to $100 per ounce?
You better believe it.
If the market warranted it, I would.
I pay that anyway to Australia, and then when I buy their new product.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice silver you pay that much for. Will PCDS be at that coin show in Tulsa, bro?
No.
NGC will be there though, right?
Correct. They have 4 tables. FedEx will be coming in and out twice a day for pickups.
Mrs. Coin Crew says people already do unlimited stuff months. What they already pay that $60 to $100 per ounce. So yeah, there is so many people here, guys. Thank you. There's 96 of you. We've talked about the coin show. We've talked about the penny stop being made. We've talked about, can a coin shop survive a cashless society? Is there anything else we really need to be covering tonight? I mean, because we usually go for about an hour, and we've got a little bit of time left. So put some questions in there, guys. Let's keep it going. You guys make the show exciting. If you weren't doing it, asking questions, this would be a pretty boring show. If you weren't here watching it, Mike and I, we're
guys. You don't have to ask,
ourselves.
Yeah, you don't have to ask questions about what we was talking about. If you got a question on your mind about something else, just ask us.
You can ask about, do we eat macaroni and cheese?
Well,
I got that answer for you. Correct. Do you think they will release the Oklahoma Goldbacks in Tulsa?
Guys, no.
That's a good question.
They are making it. One of them's going to be a bison. Unfortunately, it takes time. We was in Atlanta, Georgia 3 months ago. Not enough time to get them done. We had a meeting. We talked about the note. They said, yes, we're going to do the Oklahoma note. And guess what, guys? They are doing it. It's probably a month or two after our show, but they are doing it. Maybe, and I hate sending you guys this way, they'll release it at the ANA.
Maybe. Juan Yusto says,
City.
my LCS records every serial numbers, buy and sell on gold bars. Is this something everyone is doing? I would imagine most people would do that on the gold bars. Is that something most dealers do, bro?
Record the serial number?
On
No,
the gold bars.
they do not record them.
Okay, they don't record them, but they at least keep a count on them. That's for sure.
Yes, we keep
15-minute warning, guys.
the recording is really, we always put it on your paperwork and stuff. We're not really recording it for our records. We're recording it for yours. We already have them scanned into our whatever goes in our vault. That recording that he's doing is probably for your safety records, so you know. And the good part about it is because it is a gold bar and has a serial number, we're able to help you relocate it if something happens.
Yeah. Danny Johnson says, almost forgot the thumbs up. Again, guys, thumbs up are really appreciated. They really help the channel and help YouTube send more people to the chat. Cool, cool, cool. Under what situations would a coin shop need to bar the door? When do they need to put the bars on and close up?
Oh, well, I mean, if they got a mob out there getting ready to storm in, I'm locking it down.
Yeah, that would be a scenario. Obviously, every night, we got to bar the doors.
Of course.
Yeah, if you felt there was a threat to you or your product, like he said, a mob or something crazy going on, yeah, that would be a situation there, Sir Alfred. Thank you for the comment. We appreciate it, my friend.
Or we ran out of cash and we knew everybody was coming in to sell, then it's time to lock doors.
Talk about somebody buying for the long haul. Mr. Doug Fresh, 420. I buy low, sell high. My 1 ounce silver rounds were between 10 and 20. I usually just buy old coins when silver is up. That is an alternative, isn't it, bro? When silver goes up in value, and you could keep stacking silver by buying collectible coins if you're into collecting.
Right.
For us noobs, that's new collectors, what is Galadia? Crypto and shrimp cow. I have no idea. I have no idea what it is. Do you?
Mm-mm.
There you go. There's an answer. We don't know.
No.
At least we're not trying to fool you and say, oh, it's this. I don't know what it is.
Anybody in the chat know what that means?
Yeah, if anybody knows what this is in the chat, go ahead and put it in there. Help Crypto and Shrimp Cowboy understand what it is.
There you go.
How many signatures do I need to have the Mint remove the LBJ dollar coin? So far, we have 5 million signatures. LBJ dollar coin. Well, it's already been produced. It's already been minted.
They're not going to remove it. Yep.
They can't remove it out of circulation unless they just slowly collect them up. But there'll be some people that will never sell it. There's really nothing you can do. Now, something like that, maybe if they're still producing it, but they're not. It's the Lyndon B. Johnson's presidential dollar is already through, unless you're talking about a different coin. Doug, that would be awesome. Great 40th anniversary gift for Liza J. There you go. Last verse says, have over 500 ounces in eagles and bars. I can't afford a full ounce of gold. Is buying fractional okay? Consider it will more than likely go up in years to come.
It's
Making
okay.
the higher premium cancel.
No, I don't think it really cancel out because there's always going to be demand for fractional.
The thing about fractional is, like he said, the premium's always going to be there. When you go to sell, you will get more. You should get more per ounce for a 10th ounce than you do a 1 ounce gold coin. So it's yeah, of course it's going to cancel out, but there is more demand for a smaller piece of gold than there is a larger piece, because when you have a 1 ounce 3,400 or 3,350 or whatever it was 1 ounce gold coin, a lot more people have $300 and something instead of $3,000 and something. So yeah, you're closing off when you have the ounce. You're closing off your buyer pool. You're shrinking it. Therefore, the premium is lower. And with a smaller coin, you don't have that issue. That's why a lot of people are starting to buy gold grams now too. They're starting to.
We,
They're moving
we
to
also we also have people come in and ask us, "Do you got any jewelry pieces?" Because then I can give you closer to gold. If I do actually have some jewelry gold 10th ounces in there, I'll sell
yeah,
that around melt.
jewelry pieces are great to get invested in, but just remember, it's going to be bought like scrap gold when you bring it back. Not like jewelry, but it's going to be bought like it's just melt.
But you're
Not going to
buying
get
it the
over.
same way, just
You're
melt.
buying it just for melt. There's just a small
I
premium
got
over
a few
price.
handful of guys that even at the shows come up there, Mike, you got any jewelry 10th ounce golds or jewelry Indians or anything
Any
like
jewelry
that?
coins?
Which I got a really nice looking $10, but when you get up close, you can see the big scratches in the front.
Here's a great question from J Dog. What is faked more, silver or gold? I think silver is because there's a lot more of it.
Yeah, I think there is more silver fake.
I mean, nobody's perfect. We're going to do our best to catch all the fakes, but it's hard when you have tons and tons of silver. So you have to really check that stuff.
I got
You
I
really
got
have to
a
check the
good
gold too.
I got
But
a
I think
good
so.
I got a good friend last week came in my shop. He thought he was doing himself a favor. He's a really nice guy. I've known him for 10 years. Anyway, he brought in some silver dollars. He says, Mike, you think I got a good deal? I bought these for $20 a piece off eBay. As soon as he had me look at one, I go, oh no. I just went
Okay,
like,
crypto and shrimp cowboy. Um, right below your comment is a comment from Crazy Stacker. He might have meant Deloniga gold. Now, if that's what you meant, I understand what you're talking about now. That's Georgia, Deloniga, Georgia.
yeah,
It's very hard to get gold. Even if it's a clean coin, they'll still put it in a numbered grade holder. They'll give it a grade. So
yeah,
it's
yeah. And they will try to get a little bit more for it, even though it's clean.
yeah,
And
D
they
mid
will.
mark.
Somebody will pay it because they want that coin.
Oh yeah, and same thing with Charlotte too, which is a single C, and those are only on gold coins. Now, talk about gold coins, Charlotte and Deloniga. A set to put together, and I know someone in the chat who's in here right now, and I'm not going to call them out, has the 8-piece gold mint set. That's one denomination of a gold coin from all 8 mints. The San Francisco, Denver, Philadelphia, West Point, Charlotte, Dahlonega, Carson City, and New Orleans. They have the complete set, and there is only one denomination where of a gold coin that is minted in all 8 mints. Do you know the denomination, Mike, off the top of your head, or do you want me to cut you off and tell you what it is real
Oh,
quick?
you already cut me off once already. Go ahead.
It's the $5 gold coin. The $5 gold coin. It's a 10th ounce eagle for the new stuff, and the quarter eagle, or half eagle, I'm sorry, for the old stuff. And there is someone in the chat that has that complete set. So Delonigas and Charlottes are good to get. What are the next big coins you plan to buy for your personal collection? I think this guy here, I think he's going to buy Carson City double
I
eagle.
think I think I am.
I think he is. Might be
I heard he
1893.
was going to sell it to me for $3,000.
No, I think he's not going to buy a Carson City double eagle. He's
Well,
not going to buy one he's selling.
I thought you said give me a discount for my birthday. Did I mishear you that?
Mr. Doug Fresh says, "What's wrong with the LBJ dollar?" He's asking the question to someone that said they are trying to stop from being made, which are already made. J Dog, we just answered your question. We think silver's faked more. Here's a good thing. Robert H says, "I've been acquiring 1 gram gold Valcambi bars and putting them in an elemental card, working on my first ounce, 1 gram at a time." I'm working on my first kilo, 1 gram at a time. I'm nowhere near it. I'm barely over an ounce. I am slow.
Well, you might as well just pay me at the show because didn't we have a bet on that thing?
I
Who's
still ain't
gonna
got.
get
I
the
got.
most?
I think maybe 100 grams of the
Oh, I'll
1,000.
pass that. Good
I'm
time
I'm
pass.
so far. I'm so far. And see, my grams, the way I'm doing it is it's one of each gram. Like if it's a 50 cent gold maple, a 2020 is different from a 2021. I'm kind of cheating in that way. The panda's different year. It's a different
No, you can't.
different
I got
grade.
1 gram, 100-gram bar things I stacked.
No, I just want 1 gram at a time. I want to build a kilo 1 gram at a time. I am nowhere near
I got
getting
that
it done.
kilo built.
How many times have you gotten burned on fake gold or silver? More times than we want. I mean, it happens.
And I'm gonna tell you, sometimes it happens on purpose. And what I mean by that, sometimes I know it's fake, and I tell the guys, "I'll buy it from you at this amount. I don't want to see it in your case no more, because I'm going to destroy it." And we do. We put
We
it.
do our best to destroy them.
I bought an 85 car city in a fake PCGS holder. The guy said, "Well, I got $200 in it." I said, "Here's your $200. Let me have it," and I took it.
J Dog says $20 for silver dollars. They are most likely fake.
Well, that's what I was trying to say before my brother cut me off. That poor guy, he didn't buy one. He bought 2 rows of them. Came in to show me and said, "Mike, you think I did a good investment?" The first thing I did was look at him. I said, "Oh, no." So I didn't even test them because they did not stick to a magnet. I threw them on the scale first. 20.6. Every last one of them.
You know them was fake.
But they didn't even have silver in them, so they got them all the way around. The bear about this guy lives check by check. He's retired. He was trying to make a good investment on a cheaper way. He thought buying off eBay would be a safe bet. He bought it off eBay. Guess what? He contacted eBay. The seller disappeared off eBay. You know them type of people, usually what happens is they open their new account underneath a new name.
Juan's got an 1850 Dahlonega gold, or at least he's talking about it. 5-minute warning right here. We got about 5 minutes.
We got 15 minutes left. We owe him 10 minutes.
Oh, we do. I am sorry. I forgot about that. We stole 10 minutes from you guys at the beginning. I'm going to put that video up tomorrow, too. I'm going to try to get it ready. I have to pull out of this thing. Last first. Should we buy the new Privy Eagle for later? Not the graded ripoff, just the raw new ASE Privy. If you like it, if you want it as a different thing, as long as you don't pay too big of a premium, sure.
You got too high premium. Guys, the U.S. Mint's doing a proof one, guys. It's going to be right around $100.
So if you want it, get the proof one.
Get the proof one because guess what? It's going to be only 100,000 of them made. They're going to only allow one per household. These will probably sell out in 20, 30 minutes. They're going to be the ones to get. Not
okay.
the
Before I show this comment, Ricky's House of Crap. My birthday's coming up. That's all I got to say. Anyway, Ricky's House of Crap says, what about the 2019 San Francisco Enhanced Reverse Proof Silver Eagle? What's the value in the mint box? That is the shortest printed Silver Eagle there is, with one small problem.
And what's that?
They made a W the same year. The only difference is a mint mark. I wish they would have just made the S without the W. It's below 30,000. It's below the 95W for minting. And what's holding that back in price, I think, is the fact that they have another Silver Eagle that same year with a different mint mark. That is a reverse.
The thing is that, yes, they do. But the thing is, it was already in the works at W. So, you can't hold that against that. The S is a really good stacker. It is going to break out one day. So it's already holding fairly good. It's up there. It's worth a lot more than you paid for it. So, I'm holding.
Yeah, it's a good coin to hold on to. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about the plans for the semi-clinchable coins? I don't even know if I pronounced that right, but you guys can read it right there. I heard they're making something in 26. What it is, I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't looked into it. Have you heard anything, Mike?
They are, yes, they are planning on making one in 2026.
Okay, our 2-minute warning is a 12-minute warning, Mike said, because we
Yes,
stole
against
10
the
minutes at
Army.
the
I
beginning against an
appreciate
army.
you
I'm
being
sorry.
there.
You don't have to stay if you have something to do, though.
We
And we
did
did
cheat you
promise
guys
to
out
give you
10
10
minutes.
minutes
It's
back
up to
that
you
I
guys. If
stole
you
for
don't
the
want us to
video.
stay, just run us out.
Yeah, if you say don't stay, everybody just say leave, and we'll leave. Otherwise, we're going to give you guys that 10 minutes back. I do apologize. But Mike and I have been talking about we've got to make a video for this show. We've got to make, and every time none of us got the time to do it. So I'm like, let's do it in the show, in the live. I called him tonight. I said, let's do it towards the beginning of the show. And I'll take it out and do what I got to do to it. Mrs. Coin Crew, I add a flyer in there to show you a little bit. So, yeah. Oh, look at that. Against an Army says they lifted the evacuation warning there. Oh, super duper, friend. That is a step in the right direction. You can't go wrong with that. Are the big dealers going to be able to get that proof ego with the laser beam privy first?
Yes, I will.
And no, I won't. That's a difference in size. I don't know if I will or not. Miss Coincrew is pretty lucky. She got that gold flowing hair for me, and I didn't. I was in there first in the checkout, check it out, and because I typed so slow, I got kicked out. She got her. She was like,
If you guys don't get one, if you're listening on this channel, contact Mid Americas. I already know we're getting them.
here's a great question, Viserian. Thank you very much for your comment. Will having 8 different Eagles hurt the 2025 market? 5 privies, 2 proofs, and a burnished. Wow. I don't know if it will or not.
I doubt it.
Yeah, it's all kind of different in a way, and so it's really I don't know, and Mike doubts it, so I guess that's something we'll have to wait and see. See how
Well,
the market reacts.
for you guys that served in the military, I think this is a great honor with these proof eagles what they're doing.
Here's a great question, Mike. Pride of Two Nations, is that set worth getting? Says Rockzilla. Pride of Two Nations. That's where we had the Canadian.
If you're buying the Canadian one, yes. You're getting the US one. No, I don't think so.
I think they're both worth. I got a Canadian one I think is signed. I don't know where it's at.
I got one signed.
I found the 70 set. I'm like, this ain't my signed set. So it's sitting back there until I find my signed one. And if I ever find my signed one, I don't know what. I hope I didn't accidentally sell it. I got the bad habit. Juan says, don't leave. Stay that. We want the 10 minutes.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, yeah, you guys got the 10 minutes. We got 2 votes saying stay.
I bought a signed set from the Coin Crew, but he don't remember.
Did I accidentally sell it to you?
I had to mention it for me.
I have given away. We've sold that I meant to keep. One time, Mrs. Coincrew, straight up, I have this beautiful 1974 Denver Kennedy half. I mean, great shape and everything. DDO, double die obverse, sitting in the safe, and it got moved or knocked down, and she gave it away.
Well, I'm going to tell you,
I was crazy, and I don't normally show my emotions or try not to.
Into her box, she had this high relief kangaroo or koala sitting in her set. They only made 200 of them. One of our regular customers, every time he came in, he always would say, one of these days I'm going to offer the right amount. You're going to sell it. He came in, bought his silver, laid $8,000 on the desk. Does this get it now? She walked back and brought it out and handed it to him. I said, there is a price on that box.
Anyway, this coin, this double die 1974 Denver Kennedy half, it was a very great example. And she gave it away, and I get this upset and sad feeling and normally I don't try to hold, stuff like that in when we're live. And the person that won it noticed that I was not happy. I was kind of, you giving it away. So I guess I got to They gave it back to me. They actually came into the shop and said, here. They really knew I wanted, and I still have it. So I gave it away. Silver Princess got it, and Silver Princess literally brought it back to my shop. And they don't live real close to us either. I think they live on the other side of the state. Coach's Magic said, is the Coin Crew auction the best place for great authentic purchases from a coin shop with integrity? We do our best. I mean, we're going to make mistakes, but we do our best. And if we make a mistake, we stand behind it and correct it. So there's where the integrity comes in at. So yeah, I think our auctions are good. I don't know. I'm just a guy. I don't know nothing. What do you think, Mike? Or is the Coin Crew auction on Sundays a place for integrity?
I don't go there much because every time I go there and try to bid on something, them guys in there are mean. They will not let me have it.
That's because they know you're going to resell it. I call you. You did get a couple coins out of there before, and then you give them away. I'll call you in the morning. Mid America Coin says Jet Mac.
Okay, give me a call.
Miss Coin Crew says we try to pass the deals along. Okay, we have the new 5-minute warning here, which is we are getting close. It looks like 3 minutes now. That's okay. And here it is. Mrs. Coin Crew says Keith cries sometimes. Blame Mustang Day. If it's going too cheap on my channel, on my auction, Mustang Dave is buying it. He's bought silver under melt. He's probably bought gold under melt.
So, I want to know how he does that because I tried to come in there and I don't fit.
It just so happens when he bids on something, I think he corners everybody. Say, guys, I'm bidding. Don't bid against me. I don't know what he's doing, but when he bids, not always, but sometimes, he's the only one who wants it. It happens. It happens. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys are awesome. Did you have a good time tonight, Mike?
I sure did.
Did you guys in the chat have a great time tonight? I hope so. So again, if you guys weren't here, if you guys didn't hit the thumbs up, we'd appreciate that. But if you weren't here, we would be twiddling our thumbs and just talking to each other. So we do appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so, so much. Check out a video I'm going to try to have released tomorrow. I got to get it edited. Hopefully I can get it edited tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow evening, not morning. So check out our friends. Rob Finds Treasures comes on tomorrow night at 7. I think he does Coin Roll Hunt auction. Raven Hawk comes on Thursday. Rob comes on Friday evening. Now these are all in the evenings. Seeker comes on Saturday. And I'll be back on Sunday for an auction and Tuesday for the chat. So Mike, you got anything you want to say, bro?
No, guys, thank you for coming. And I really do appreciate you coming because if I had to talk an hour with him, that would be terrible. So I am very appreciated that you guys come on here to help me not do that. Guys, have a great evening. See you next Tuesday. We'll talk again.
See you guys later. Bye.